Okay, it's the 20th of June 2020. I am in my Bratislava hotel, the Radisson Blue, about to leave for the mountains out by Poprad in the east of Slovakia, northeast. So, it has been raining for about 2 weeks straight, so it is not looking good for hiking. If we look outside right now, we will see that it is not hiking conducive weather. So, I might just be sitting in my hotel room for 2 weeks, which would be a terrible bummer. It is drizzling right now. I was going to take the bus to the airport where I pick up my rental car, but now I think I'll take a taxi. The bus is a little bit too far, too much work carrying luggage. So, taxi it will be. I will see you from the car ride. So there goes the Mercedes that I rode in to the airport. The hotel called me that as a taxi, and it was only 22 euro. And I actually didn't have change, so he took 20. It was either 20 or 30, and I wasn't giving an 8 euro tip. He wasn't a very good driver. Too much full gas, full brake. So, as you can see, again, I am the only person traveling. Bratislava airport is empty. And there's my Flixbus over there again. Flixbus everywhere. So, just picking up a rental car and then continue on. Hopefully picking up a rental car. Okay, car rental went just fine, perfect. And it is the only place open here. There is no flight today. The car rental agent said there are 3 flights a week on Wizz Air from Sofia, Bulgaria, I think, which seems odd, Bratislava to Sofia, but okay. But check it out. All the rental car companies were closed except for Budget. And he is the only guy working down there at the end. And there's one police officer that walks around to take a smoke, walks outside to take a smoke. And that is it. Now time to drive to the mountains. Had to walk from the terminal back there out to the rental car. And it's just take it yourself. I have a blue Skoda Fabia. And the agent was funny. He's, yes, you have a blue Skoda. It's a manual. Okay. He's, yes, it's a manual. Yeah, I know. I'm American. It's fine. I can actually drive them. Been driving them my whole life. It's all I drive. I like how he has to emphasize it. I guess they've had problems with other Americans. I've had the same experience in New Zealand, renting camper vans. I remember them saying that Americans come and blow them up because they're manuals and just fry the transmissions because they can't drive them. But all the world is taking automatics now, so it won't just be America in a little bit. But let's get on the road. I think it's 3 hours-ish out to the mountains. Oh, and the agent also said rain's supposed to keep up like this all weekend, but then it's supposed to clear up. But who knows? Hopefully. Been driving about an hour and a half. About 60 kilometers short of Banska Baristika or something like that. I don't know. One of the big towns in the area. So it's turned from flatland into the hills, which is very nice. Still raining, of course. Should have about another hour and a half left. Alright, driving through Bratislava. Yeah, Bratislava, I think. The city streets, a bit rough. It's not much of a town. Looks like a factory town. Not attractive at all, but there are hills in the surroundings. And it is raining, has been quite hard the whole way. The roads are semi-flooded. So today will be an inside day when I get to my accommodations. staying at kind of Vindighaz. I don't know what you'd call it. A house with a bunch of rooms you can rent. So hopefully there's some other people staying there that are cool. So I could sit downstairs and talk to them. But I have my doubts since no one's traveling at the moment. We'll see. Maybe less than an hour to go, I think. Well, I'm completely lost, but at least I have a nice view on the way. No idea where I am. Almost made it to Poprad, which is, I know it's too far. So coming back, the signs don't help much, and the Google Maps directions were not good. They don't match the signs. So I stopped at this gas station, asked for directions or buy a map. Maps don't exist anymore, I guess. No one uses paper maps, so I'm old. And I forgot from my last experience in Slovakia that nobody speaks English in this country, which is weird. So in the gas station, nobody spoke English. They asked if I spoke Russian, but that doesn't help. So I will have to find somewhere with internet, and look where I am. Well, should have trusted my instincts. Stopped at a McDonald's, looked, used the internet, looked at the map. I was about 2 kilometers from the accommodation. I just gave up too early. I was right. Now I've come more in a half hour west, so I gotta go back. So that should be fun. Let's go. Well, this is terrible. I made it to the street. I know it's Nova Street. I'm here. The address I have is 059/42. Nothing like that here. You're numbered in the 100s, and then they skip. There can be like 138, and the next house is 259. It makes no sense at all. I have no internet. I don't have a picture of the house, so I'm gonna have to drive all the way back into the city, find internet again, and come back. And it's 5:30 now. I told them I was gonna be there at 4. So it's a good start. Well, my luck picked up a little bit as I was filming right there, that last film. The owner of the house came out here and waved me down as I was trying to drive away, so I am staying here for 7 days. So that worked out quite nicely. I had dreamed, was hoping there'd be some sort of cheerleader hiking convention or something in the house, but no such luck. There's just a group of 2 guys, and she said they leave tomorrow, so I think I'm here alone tomorrow. So that's it. In the clouds there are the mountains. I saw them break through sometimes, and they're quite high and pretty, so it should be good hiking if the rain ever stops, which it has right now. This is my room. I have bunk beds, which would be awesome if someone was with me. If anybody wants to come on the next week, free beds, come on. And then I have another bed, and it's fine. I mean, it's clean. I got a couch. Look out the window. The bathroom is clean just outside. That's fine. There's a little kitchenette and an old coffee machine. And then another bedroom to rent out. And a second one to rent out, or a third one. And then the dining room. And they made dinner for me because there's nowhere to eat around here. Looks like Hungarian food and a beer. Yeah, it's Hungarian food. And a television to watch the news on. And another cooking area with a hot plate. So this will be just fine for a week. That is it for the day. It's only 6:30, but I'm tired. There's not much to do. This is a tiny village, just houses pretty much. Can't get any hiking in now, so go to sleep. I don't know. But I'll let you end the video. getting a view of the area. Over yonder, all those buildings is Poprad. And then, of course, we have dogs. Everyone always has to have a dog. Or a cat. Gotta have animals. And it stopped raining, but you can see the clouds are still here. So, that's it. Since there are no cheerleaders or anyone to talk to, really. Hopefully tomorrow will be clear and I can hike.